welcome to the Crazy Town Podcast. I'm Jonas.
And I'm TNT9, I'm Mike the Explosive One. Let's crack into another one.
All right, TNT, little potpourri for Friday. We've been doing that a lot lately. How you feel about doing the mixed bag on Friday?
Jonas, I love whatever you bring to the table, my brother.
Oh, that's nice. So, first story, Texas woman. It doesn't say. It says Harris County. It looks like it's the Houston area. She got arrested. She was trying.
If she's from Texas, I can already guess.
Yeah, right. I mean, it's not as bad as Florida, but close. She got arrested because she tried to sell her newborn baby on Facebook.
Okay, look, it's funny. Okay, Jonas, when you said it was Texas, and I said I already kind of guessed, I kind of figured it was kid stuff. This isn't exactly the type of kid stuff I thought.
Yeah,
this is a different level of kid stuff.
Yeah, I understand why you can't sell a child.
What do you mean?
I do understand why.
I
Understand why you can't sell a child.
But can't you sell a child?
No, you have to give it up for adoption.
Don't you sell it to them? Don't they buy it for money?
Is that why? Wait, no.
Don't adoption orphanages? Don't they buy children for money?
I don't know.
I thought they gave you money for you. I thought
you trade them in.
No, you don't. No, you don't want to trade it in. You just want to pawn it.
No.
You just want to pawn. I'm going to give you this child,
away
and
your
then
rights
maybe
to the child, and then they find a good home for it.
Oh, so they don't pay you?
No.
I thought you could sell children en masse.
No, you can't do that. So you just have babies and sell them to the church?
Yeah, like an ant queen.
Oh my. An ant queen. Jesus Christ.
Anyway, I'm sorry. Yes, you should not sell your child.
You can't do it and don't do it. That's insane.
No, you're not wrong. It is insane.
Queen. Oh my God. So anyways, Jesus Christ. So the Browns are doing some Brown stuff again.
Hey, the Browns suck. Cavs are doing great. Hey. All right, I just want to put that out there. Thank you, Cavs. I love you to death. I've always been a Cavs fan. Let's talk about the Browns.
So we all know how I feel about when they traded for Deshaun Watson, who was basically he's not a charged rapist. But
he beat the case.
You
called him a rapist earlier today.
That piece aside.
Yeah.
It was one of the worst contracts I feel in trades in NFL history. They guaranteed the man $250 million, $250 million.
Yeah.
Which is insane, an insane amount of money.
Yeah.
And historically, when you look at really big NFL contracts, not even ones that are guaranteed, but when people get their big payday, they tend to not care as much.
Oh yeah, if you get guaranteed the money, then
no matter what he does, he gets $250 million.
Yeah,
and 3 first-round picks for this guy. He wasn't even that good to begin with. So, meanwhile, he's only played 19 games in 4 seasons or something. Been hurt. He hurt his shoulder. This year, he tore his Achilles tendon. He was playing like ass before that. So, he was going to be out a long time. Achilles tear is a really big deal.
I mean, it's a legitimate reason to no longer play, and I'm assuming that's
people retire because of that sometimes. Yeah,
exactly.
Mobility, so it's been, I don't know, maybe 3 months since he did it. It came out. He tore it again in rehab. So now it's the same one too. So he tore it, had it repaired surgically, tore it again. That is bad.
It is bad.
So he probably isn't going to play next year
or ever again.
Maybe. But, that will go down. I mean, but you know what? I'm not surprised.
Shout out to Hines Ward, by the way. I know he plays for the Steelers, but,
He used to back 20 years ago.
The same thing happened to him, though, man.
He tore his Achilles?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
I'm pretty sure.
I don't Google that.
I feel like it rang off something in my memory.
Okay, I'll let you take. You're more of a Pittsburgh fan than I am, so you do you. So, anyways, I have a new way to get rid of your old TV.
All right, I didn't realize we were changing stories.
Yeah.
All right, we're changing stories. All right, bet.
There's nothing else to say. So, what happens is,
go Cavs.
There was a ring. Go Cavs. There was a Ring video camera.
Yeah.
Where what this guy did was he bought a new TV because his old one broke.
Yeah.
So he put the old TV in the new TV's box and retaped it up and left it on his front porch. And then a porch pirate came and stole it
And they stole his old TV.
But because they thought it was a new one, then he got home and
You don't even have to take it to the dumpster.
You don't even have to worry about getting rid of it.
And then, like, they're going to take it out of the box and be like, hey, I got a TV. And it's going to take them some time to realize.
I wonder if he brought it back.
That's what I was
Bring it back, just throw it on his front porch, piss on his porch or something.
Imagine stealing something and taking it back for a refund.
It's like when a drug dealer rips you off and you're like, officer, he stole my money. You didn't give me enough drugs.
You can't steal and get a refund, guy.
Like, dude,
you got to live with that broke ass TV. Now you got to take it to the dumpster.
Get rid of it. So,
that's a genius maneuver.
So if you get a new TV and you live in a bad neighborhood, problem solved.
Okay, so if I need to get rid of some of my old money, I'll just put it on the porch.
Yeah, just put some of your old I'll take care of that for you. If you have old dollar bills, 20s that you don't want to don't work anymore, I'll take them to the dump for you.
That's the business we need to get into.
Taking your old money to the dump? I'm in.
Do you have old money clogging up your wallet?
Clogging up your bank?
Yeah.
I'll throw it away for you for free.
We'll take your old money.
Yeah, we'll take your old money. So anyways, next, moving on to the next topic, medical debt. Big problem in America, of course.
Jesus,
like
here we go.
People, have to go bankrupt because they have so much medical debt.
Christ. We've been avoiding this one since Mr. X was here.
Yeah, and so previously they made a ruling a while ago now that like if the bill, was under $500, it couldn't be on your credit report. So if it's a minimal bill. Because like a lot of poor people get sick and then they rack up they don't have insurance, rack up tons of medical debt, and then it just ruins their life because they financially are ruined. Mm-hmm. They ruled the other day that they're going to remove all medical debt off of credit reports. Every bit of medical debt will be removed, and like with hopes of like raising people's credit scores and helping people because you could have great you have great finances, you have a great credit score, you get cancer. Your life is over. Like your financial life is over.
Yes.
Like because your medical debt is just outrageous. So it's like a health thing should not affect your ability to get a house or a loan or like whatever.
100%.
Here's what I gotta say: who the hell's gonna pay any of their debt?
I mean, I don't feel like the number of people not paying it versus are paying it is going to change that drastically by not having it show up on your credit report, because I feel like the majority of people are just not paying it anyway.
Right. Well,
when it comes down to it,
you're not wrong, but like it's just going to raise prices in healthcare, which are already absorbent.
I mean, it does, but it doesn't necessarily negatively impact your life in such a way.
Right.
Like being up to your eyes in debt is only detrimental after you die, and then your loved ones have to worry about it.
Well, because it's really weird how that stuff works now, anyways. Because I had a medical bill, like because I had to go get checked out. Everything was fine, and like it came, and I like forgot about it, and like so it sat there for a few months, right? I don't check the mail that often, whatever, and like it came, and I'm like, oh crap, or I got a call about it, from like they're like not at credit collections, but like the hospital's like, hey, by the way, you have this bill. And like literally they were just like, hey, you owe this much money, and I was like, oh, okay. Didn't even ask me anything, and she immediately was like, I can take 40% off for you, and I was like, okay. Like didn't even try to ask me how I could pay it, just called and literally was like, if you want to pay it, I'll give you 40% off. And I was like,
you probably could have haggled that up to 60.
Right. Well, I did. I haggled it to 50. So like, I mean, I probably could have haggled it to more, but like I was like, if you do a little bit more, I could probably pay it off today. And she was like, let me check with my manager. Bitch, you know what you can take it down to. It's a credit. I used to do collections. I got it. I know how it works.
I see. You could have got that down to 60.
Yeah, well, I did. I did try. But she tried to put her foot down. I was busy. So I was like, let me just do it. So
outside of that, Jonas, I have to look at this as like, this is an olive branch to the community in a time where people obviously already have a negative outlook on these companies that do healthcare. Like, it's beneficial. It does nothing but it helps the everyman in making decisions and acquiring property, land if they want to in the future, a car, because that stuff was detrimental to a lot of people, and a lot of the time it's out of the control of the person. And should the government necessarily take responsibility for that, I feel like the government is here for our benefit. We pay them enough money a year where they should look out for us, man. So
Yeah.
I'm glad to see something like this. Honestly, one of the most uplifting stories that you've told me about. I
Yeah,
know it
man.
seemed like a mute point, but I feel like that's very uplifting.
Yeah, I mean, I'm in for it, man. Like, I don't want anybody to have to like give up their quality of life because they get sick. Like, you're already giving up your quality of life because you're sick.
That part.
You know, so then you lose you're getting treated for cancer and you're broke as shit.
Yeah, I'm not here because I'm too healthy. Goddamn, I'm too healthy.
Yeah, right. So, anyways,
I should pay more.
that's it, man. That's all the time we have for the week. So go to thecrazytown.com and subscribe. For Jonas,
TNT.
we out.